Huawei Digital Nepal Conclave 2022 in association with InfoDevelopers Connected by Ncell.
His Excellencies, the Vice President of the Federal Democracy, the Republic of Nepal, Nadas Kishas-Pon, and the Honorable Ministers of Communications and Information Technologies, Gananjas Bahadas Kaki, and Secretaries and dignitaries from the government of Nepal, valuable customers from the telecoms, ISPs, enterprise and cloud business groups, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. We are very honored by your presence here today. My name is Zhang, on behalf of the Huawei Nepal. I'd like to welcome you to Huawei's Digital Nepal Conclave 2022, jointly organized by Huawei's and ICT's Foundation Nepal. I think it's no exaggerations to say that ICT is now the driving force for economies and development. I think just now, the doctors and also my colleagues introduce what's the digitals in the future. So the next industry's revolutions helmed by ICT's advancements is really here. But these revolutions will be green revolutions, whilst reducing carbon dioxide emissions will be at the heart of the work that we do. The post-pandemic recoveries will be fueled by the digital economies. I will share all use 3 fingers, 2.8% at 5% and also the 15%. In 2020, the world GDPs fell by 2.8%, by ICT's investments increased by 5%. It is expected that by 2025, the 15% of the world economies will be converted to digital economies. These are exciting times for all of us belonging to the ICT industry. As the leading providers of ICT infrastructures and smart devices with the missions of brings digital to every person's homes and organizations in Nepal, Huawei Nepal has remained committed to introduce the latest technologies in Nepal. Connectivities and computing will be the cornerstones of digital economy that will be powered by 5Gs, fixed 5Gs, IoTs, cloud, and AIs. We are excited at this prospect of introducing those advancement technologies in the Nepal market. We aim to partner with all ICT stakeholders to build the foundations for Nepal digital economies through broadband connectivities, data centers, cloud, and computing, and every new innovations from our global R&D teams is introducing to this to the world. As the data becomes the world's most valuable resources, localizations has become a new trend. We hope that Nepal can introduce data industry strategies and policies governing across borders information flow, and the specials focused on the data security and the data privacy. The need of the hours for Nepal is a souvenirs data centers that is reliable and secure. Not only is this needed to collect, store, and protect data belonging to Nepal citizens, but to provide integrated governance services truly serve as the foundations for digital Nepal. A low carbon and sustainable societies can only be managed by adopting and fully embracing the ICT industry. Even in remote corners of Nepal, broadband connectivity has become essential. It is for video callings with relatives abroad, online learnings, or for mobile payments. Digital connectivity is empowering individuals, smart business, and industries. Nepal has great potentials for the digital transformations, but for that, even the most remote corners of Nepal need to be connected, and the quality of service can't be compromised upon. I believe in the visions of the policymakers of Nepal. I have great faith in the talents and skills of young people of Nepal. This afternoon, at our Lighting Up the Future's exhibition halls, we are exploring solutions that help make life better, the business smarter, and the society more inclusive. We are very happy to be shares how our ICT technologies is helping make the world greener, more sustainable place. My colleagues are demonstrating the practical applications of the Huawei's latest offerings at our ambitions, and we're happy to entertain your requirements. That is the booth is outside of the exhibition hall. I wish everybody can have times to go there to have views and give us some of the good suggestions. We are delighted to be jointly organized the Huawei Digital Nepal Conclave to 2022. Last, I'd like to say that Huawei is in Nepal for Nepal and ready to serve all 13 million Nepalese citizens. Together, we can light up the future. Thank you.